Life is not the way it's supposed to be. It is the way it is. The way you cope with it is what makes difference. Welcome to the Mall of Life, where together we navigate through different realities and experiences of life. My name is Emil. I will be your tour guide on this journey. So stay tuned as we explore, discover, and revisit some nuggets of life. Before we go further, I want to ask you a favor. Please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. Share the video with your friend, and remember that your comments are always welcome. I want to tell you a little story about one couple. Then we can draw a little bit lesson from there. Mr. Jackson and Mrs. Jackson, before their wedding, have agreed to have only 2 children in their marriage. With the blessing of God, before they celebrate the 3rd wedding anniversary, they already had those 2 children. They were so happy and loved their 2 boys so much. But in the 10th year of their marriage, one day, Mrs. Jackson suggested that she would love to have a girl, and that will make her joy in the marriage complete. Mr. Jackson only responded to his wife with a big smile, because he himself was also thinking about the same thing, but secretly. Not too long, Mrs. Jackson became pregnant. They were so happy and expecting that this pregnancy will end up with the girl that they are so desire for. One day, Mrs. Jackson went to her regular visits, and as they checked her out, the doctor called her to the office with a big smile and said, "Mrs. Jackson, I have a very good news for you. Good and big. You know, you have 4 babies in your tummy." Mr. Jackson said, "4 babies? What? 4 babies in my tummy?" The doctors replied, "That's right, you have 4 babies." She was surprised and confused. As she arrived at home, the husband came back from work, and she told the husband about the news. As his wife, he was surprised and confused too. Now, not only they will be preparing for 1 child, but they have to be prepared for 4 babies now. It is not easy. Soon, for the safety of the mother and the babies, Mrs. Jackson will be placed at bed rest for the last 8 weeks of the pregnancy. Until that point, they only had a chance to know that one of the babies will be a girl. That's the only one the result of the ultrasound can show. So, in the middle of their anxiety and fear, they console themselves that they are having at least 1 girl. Finally, the day of the delivery has arrived. Mrs. Jackson is already in the operation room, and they request that Mr. Jackson be in the room too. I remember those days when my daughter was born. It was by C-section too. I remember those days. And when our second child was born, I was there too. But this time it was not a C-section. I was there holding my wife's leg, encouraging her to push. I remember very well those days. The doctors and the nurses were playing with Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, are you ready? He can talk. He can only respond with the movement of his head. Soon, the first baby is born. The doctor said it is a girl. The second baby is born. The doctor said it is a girl. The third baby is born. The doctor said it is a girl. And the fourth baby is born, and the doctor said it is another girl. 4 girls. They want a girl. Now they have it. 4 of them. From the 2 children that they have agreed on, now they have 6. Taking care of 6 children became a big burden on the couple. Madame is tied up with the children at home, and now daddy has to add a part-time job to his full-time job so that they can be able to make it. Even that, it is very, very, very hardly they can survive. Being a babysitter for 6 children is not a joke. So madame is always tired, and daddy working 2 jobs, come home tired. Don't have time for the old kid to play with them anymore. They don't have time for each other anymore. Little things become an argument. The sweetness that used to be in their marriage is gone. With the 2 boys, they were happy and had a time for each other. Now they want a girl. They have it, but they are now unhappy. They're supposed to be happier now. They want a girl, and God bless them, and their cup overflow. They have more than enough. They want 1, and now they got 4. They're supposed to be happier, but they're not. They are unhappy, and they don't have time for each other. They don't have time for the oldest kid anymore. Life is not the way it's supposed to be. It is the way it is. The way you cope with it is what makes difference. That quote is from Virginia Satir. I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly, but it's spelled S-A-T-I-R. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be happy? Appreciate what you have now, and do not place your happiness in the uncertain future. You may get what you so highly desire, but it does not necessarily mean that you will be happy with it. We see the example with this couple. They want a girl, and they have a girl, but now the sweetness they used to enjoy in their marriage is gone. Their marriage is now like become a burden. It's a nightmare. My friends, appreciate what you have now. Just enjoy what you have now. Enjoy the moment. Being happy is to learn to appreciate, to be grateful, and to be satisfied of what you have now. Before you go, please subscribe to this channel, share the video with your friends, and your comments are always welcome. I'll see you in my next video.